Hey everybody, welcome to Combat Saturday for June 20th, 2020. I'm your host, DM Gallibond. Alright, today on Combat Saturday we are going to be looking at the Greatclub, which is a very simple weapon as it seems, and it's not going to take us a whole lot of time to look at this. I have been determined when I started this particular exploration of going through the different weapons and armor is, I should try to say something about each one of these. But there's a couple of them that it's really hard to figure out, maybe what you want to say. And this is sort of where I would like to encourage more of the feedback from you guys as you go through and watch these. Is think of maybe any clever ways that you've seen the Greatclub used in an adventure, whether you were a player or whether you were a DM or whatnot. Now, a Greatclub is exactly what it sounds. It's a two-handed version of a club, and according to third edition, which is the only one that really gives you a good description of it, um, it's often studded with nails or spikes or ringed by bands of iron. So that gives it a little bit more heft. And if you think about who might use a Greatclub, I mean, you're always thinking about, some kind of big tree branch that a troll or an ogre or a hill giant or something might swing around. That sounds like what a Greatclub would be. Um, and in fifth edition, it weighs 10 pounds, so it's heavy for a weapon. Um, Costs next to nothing, 2 silver, and it doesn't do great damage. It's 1d8 bludgeoning damage, so it's not a great weapon. Now, of course, because it's a Greatclub, if you're a great weapon master, there's a few things you could do with it that make it a little more useful. All right, and speaking of third edition, that's actually where the Greatclub first became um, a thing. Uh, it was two-handed melee weapon as a Greatclub. Now it cost 5 gold, and the let's see, the small and medium versions of a Greatclub would do 1d8 damage. A large version would do 1d10. Had a crit range of doubling the damage. Weighed 8 pounds, and it dealt bludgeoning damage. And then in 4th edition, it was a two-handed simple melee weapon. Added +2 to your proficiency if you were proficient with the weapon. It would deal 2d4 damage, cost 1 gold, weighed 10 pounds, and was considered a mace group. It really didn't have any other kind of properties. So it's not a weapon that gets a whole lot of love in D&D. Original rules, first edition, second edition, is not even in the core rule set. Now, probably because of the fact that it shows up in the 3E Player's Handbook, I suspect that there was some supplement for second edition where it was introduced. Maybe along with a class like a barbarian or something like that got introduced sometime during the life cycle of second edition, and so they probably put that in the rules for those characters. But it's not a terribly exciting weapon. So, like I said, the best thing I can hope for out of this particular video is that maybe some of you who are watching have a cool story about how a party member used a great club, or fighting a monster that used a great club and it made for a memorable battle or something like that. If you do have anything like that, put that down in the comments below. And if you like the content that we put up here every day, please go and click the subscribe button over there on the lower right. And if you click the bell, then you will get notified every time that we put a new video up on the channel. All right, that's going to do it for Combat Saturday. I hope that you'll come back again and join us tomorrow for Skills on Sunday. Otherwise, we will see you next week for the next edition of Combat Saturday. And everybody have a wonderful week. Peace out.